This time I locked in Klinks. He has Strophy. Klinks nimbly attacks with a barrage of arrows, dramatically increases attack speed for a short time, and grants Klinks the ability to automatically dodge up to 3 projectiles. Bonus attack speed 260, duration 3. Okay, so he'll deal some additional damage with this. Searing Arrows. Autocast. Imbues Klink's arrows with fire for extra damage. It's unclear just how well that's gonna work out, but as you can see, it costs only 10 mana. And it would okay, so I read it wrong. The bonus damage is up to 60 and it costs 10. Okay, so for 100 you can have 600 extra. So that means if this is gonna work out very well, then obviously we need a lot of mana for this character. And obviously we can have then mana regeneration a second, easy. Skeleton Blocks. Klinks moves invincibly through units until moment he attacks or uses an ability. Duration 25, bonus movement speed 45%. Not bad. Gonna go close to the shop there. Because I'm going way too much for the middle, I need to go to other lanes too. That makes a lot of sense, obviously. Klink consumes the target friendly or enemy creep, gaining a % of its health points as the max health and damage. Duration 65. Health gain 80%, damage gain. So when the creeps become much more powerful, this ability will make all the sense. One of our hero players have disconnected, unfortunately, for us. Look at that. For every extra 10, I should be able to increase my attack speed. And so, as you already know, this is a ranged unit close to spellcaster, and it looks like I'll be fighting versus another ranged unit. I'm not very quick, as you can see. The creeps, they're quicker than I am. Let's do this now. And so it seems that my shots will cost me 10 mana all the time when I'm fighting. Guess what? It looks like I've been ambushed and wiped out very quickly. At least I regained my strength with speed, and so with additional hero out there, Night Stalker. Hopefully things gonna turn out to be much better for me. Bonus attack speed 80, so that's not that much at all. Duration only 3. I can just burn mana by shooting at these creeps using magic. Isn't that effective. So far, I did not found anything great with this character right here. So far, that is, and I don't think that this would turn out to be a truly great unit to hold. Just got stunned a little bit. Things are not looking that good. As you can see, killing one creep would cost me so much using the arrows at this first level. Later on, obviously, it would go up by a bit, but overall, it's not looking good, not looking good at all. A Wraith King right here. Used this ability a little bit too fast. Well, maybe the bonus attack speed when it reaches the cap of additional 260, then obviously maybe this ability would show up. It will have health regeneration of plus 20. Searing arrows damage plus 30. Plus 5 armor. This is what I would choose, obviously. Searing arrows multi-shot. Maybe that's the thing with this 10 damage, obviously. If you would be able to hit multiple targets, then everything would be so much more different. But so far, I'm not even finding this guy even a great support unit, because he can't really stun anybody, so he can have some great DPS out there, then use this, increase the attack speed, and kind of use that amazing DPS for increased attack. So maybe he can hit something like up to 400 in a matter of 3 seconds for 90 mana, and that's what this is all about, you know. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But obviously I will have to retreat a lot, be very, very careful here, and try to run away as much as possible. Obviously there's a skeleton block which should increase my ability to run away. I definitely need at least one ring out there, but so far I suspect that I just mostly need to focus on the damage. So look at that, he becomes transparent, he's invincible and effectively fast. Actually, he's fast and invisible for a long time. I'm extremely surprised just how long that was. Now I'm gonna get my mana back, and I'm gonna buy the ring. This should be all, and maybe a bunch of these wouldn't hurt. Let's go into the battle, and now I'll be able to support my comrades even further by fighting the creeps out here. It looks like it doesn't really work out, so because he's so slow. He attacks at such a low speed. Cannot be stopped. Okay. And eventually this whole mana, it costs a lot. This mana is like eating things up quite a bit. Finally we'll get some damage of some health of this tower. Obviously we did a great job here. Took a few hundred. Now their heroes are all over the place. I need to be very well aware of that. Okay, I need to run away now. Go, go, go. They're all stacking up. And so it seems that things not gonna work out well. I guess that if I engage, then obviously he is not going to be the character that's going to be able to use skeleton block. So far this proved to be very, very good. And I'm gonna increase this even further. I'm able to run away with it quite effectively. Actually, the XP that I gained from this is really, really good. Let's go further. It looks like this tower may go down soon. All of these towers are damaged, which is exactly what we need. I like the fact that they have the ring. Now I should just simply increase my mana a little bit. You see, this guy can barely take damage and can barely deal damage. Now, Death Pact. Clean consumes the... okay. Clean consume one of the creeps and get a slight bonus for myself. For some time. Now the question is, can I consume anything else? For example, would these spawn right here be called creeps too? Or they wouldn't? That something changed the environment out here. It did change, like became a little bit darker. So now I'm gaining truly a lot more attack speed, as you can see. He is hitting really, really fast. I need to increase my mana reserves. And I already have the money for it, so I'm heading there now and pick it up right there. All that mana is surely going to be very, very useful. Now I need to focus on increasing my attack. And normally buying these is going to be very expensive, obviously. Probably best if I just increase my mana regeneration now, so that I could get these searing arrows all the time. Something like plus 10 mana regeneration. That was I should be aiming for. that's what's going to work out undoubtedly. Look at this guy. That's the most he can do, and he barely killed the creep. One was so wounded he killed him with a shot, but others that weren't that wounded were very, very difficult to kill. Okay, we need to retreat. This guy can't fight. No way. I need to reach at least 100 damage threshold. Now, I have to buy this, that would add me plus 60, and obviously that's not going to be easy. In fact, that's going to be ferociously bad. Because I need some mana regeneration to go with that too. And because he can't kill anybody effectively, this is not going to work out. At least we can deal some damage to this tower. So far we have moved up quite well here, we're doing damage, and the enemy heroes are not really fighting us right here, so that's good, very good indeed. But our mana regeneration is so low, I can't use any of these abilities, and this kind of upsets everything off, because I'm so slow and so weak that if I even get attacked by creeps, I'll be as good as dead. You see, they don't tend to stick up in this position. They are stacking up here in the middle, and it looks like they're losing it. They're losing characters. That's good for me, obviously. So far, it is not dealing 100 damage using this shot that lasts 3 seconds. He's not having that benefit of dealing like 400 damage or 300 damage for 90 mana. This is what this is all about, obviously. But by level 20 he is going to have really strong mana health regeneration. Wanted to say that's definitely a long way from here. Okay, retreat. As you can see, creeps would just kill him so easy with the tower helping them out. Lich is here. Some of them are out there, and it looks like we are winning very well here. You know, their bodies could drop some loot. I would really appreciate that. Okay, they're after me now. Let's see just how well I can take this. And, I can't take this at all. In fact, I almost died. And I just have to wait behind the lines and regain my health. I chose a magic resistance here. Probably it wasn't the right thing to do, but because I can't really tell the difference between +5 armor, 20% magic resistance in fights where magic attacks are constant or very powerful, then it doesn't really matter that much, because I couldn't tell just how much damage would be reduced if somebody's going to hit me when I have +10 armor. Obviously, if somebody's going to hit me with the magic and 100 and I have +12 magic resistance, that's going to be -12 every shot I make, which isn't that bad after all. And now here I'm just further making the money. Let's see what I wanted here. Okay, I'm taking some damage. I'm gonna run away. I wanted to go into upgrades. Yeah, I definitely need that. Right there, Divine Rapier. In this case though, you see why? Well, solely because by being range unit and by having skeleton block, I suspect that I could run away. Besides, Trough that would give me a few hits with that shot quickly in 3 seconds, that would amount to more than 1000 damage overall for 90 mana. So this is where the skeleton is going to be death, obviously exactly what he is. For as long as minions are not that tough, I'm not really gaining any powerful benefits with this. But eventually, when they'll have more than 1000 health, then I'll make a lot of gain here. So that's pretty much all about health gain. Okay, it's time to retreat. For as long as they won't be stunned, things should work out just fine for me. Money is growing up. It's very, very important to be the one who kills the character, because we gain the money with every shot, and that's what it's all about. Without the money, there would be no way you could buy items. Without buying items, you're just a fool. A fool that's 50% weaker than anybody else who just killed creeps. Was actually the one that made the kill, and bought a bunch of items from the shop. It looks like it's time for us to retreat and fight again. Well, with my help we can survive, but we barely survive. Just 2 creeps with the ranged one survives. They can barely go close to the tower, as you can see. At least their creeps are not attacking me just yet. And I'm not being ambushed by anybody or suddenly attacked by their own spawn. It looks like we already went through close to the base. We can siege it. Very, very good. Definitely need some magic right here. Look at that, their catapult can soak damage very, very effectively. I have no doubts that this tower is gonna go down without their heroes whatsoever being present, as you can see. So we'll be moving forward. Their heroes are recovering now, but we're in their base. This tower stayed with 43 health still there to be used. And searing arrow damage could be increased up to 90, and later on it can become a multiple shot, which obviously then makes his ability close to being equal to whatever is out there, where somebody hits a target and the damage is either shared or dealt to surrounding units. And so with just a few hits you could take out a small squad of creeps very, very effectively. Okay, I need to retreat. As you can see, they're after me here. I'm almost not gaining any kind of a benefit here, and there's two of them here. I would die very, very quickly. There's absolutely no hope for this character to survive anything, really. And so, as you can see, I'm running all the way. I need to go to the shop, to a secret shop, buy myself a bunch of weapons. I'm taking damage right now. Got some money though, but did have to take the damage. Now I'm going to increase my damage right here. You see, this item can become very, very powerful if combined. I wonder what would happen if I would buy two of these. I don't think that I've ever did that. Finally, I have it plus 60. That doubles my damage, and that makes Strophy ability, Strophy, so much more powerful. And nobody picked up their gold, so I'm gonna do this. And now I'm able to do some proper damage. We are sieging their base from all sides. They were unable to get through any of our towers, and this should clearly be a victory for us. They certainly have no chance. Okay, I have to retreat now. As you can see, I'm using my abilities that would let me run away from them. I really enjoy that. Normally in this game, running away is as important as survival. Between life and death, the difference. Now when I'm able to hit that, things will surely going to be very different. It looks like we became so powerful that our heroes are waiting for them here. That is really amazing. I'm gonna do the same thing. In fact, I'm going to support everybody. If only I wouldn't be killed off here. Yes. Now I'm going to gain that precious experience by killing their heroes. We will gain it. Done. That's just beautiful right here. And we're just gonna stay here forever, I expect. Whoa! Oh no! It looks like that's the end of me. Come on, guys and girls. Keep me alive. Unfortunately, I have so little health here that things are certainly not going my way. But the only thing I can do is wait. Yeah, some more mana regeneration would help out. We got some moonlight shadows, invincible, attacking temporarily removes invincibility. Okay, gaining 10% lifesteal as well as 50% bonus attack. Vladimir's aura. That's really powerful. Look how quickly we killed them. And how quickly we leveled up. Yes, we will be shooting them down easy. For as long as there won't be any fools that would go against the Phantom. Then things would be just fine, but it looks like they will sacrifice themselves like that, and we're sieging them. Still sieging them. But just two of us is clearly not going to be enough. And so I'll just have to retreat now. Okay, 2 of them are here. 2 of them would be a pain to deal with. 3 of them is just impossible to deal with. And I couldn't do this. I couldn't run away. They stunned me, then the skeleton block wasn't that efficient without skeleton block being that efficient. Nothing is going to save me. Here in the middle, everybody's fighting. Creep versus creep only. Waiting for level 20, where I could get that health regeneration that's truly meaningful. So what can I do? I can assume a creep for as long as these creeps are not the last level. I won't be taking the full benefit though. And without having like plus 800 health, it's not the same. Now in here it looks like the tower is going to fall. That's what I like to see. I wonder, can I spawn to the shop? Okay. I accidentally just tested it, so I'm gonna wait now until I'm able to buy this right here. And that's going to be a minute. So let's see how things are gonna work out. And things are working out just fine. If we know that one of these fell down, we know it's the end. So far in this game mode right here, normally it's the very end. They won't never win when they will never protect. So these guys will surely be attacking. Look at that. Finally, I've got myself some proper damage out here. 200. That should make a difference, truly. Let's see if I can do some damage to this beast right here. He's not here anymore. Well, somebody else dealt with it. Let's go. All of their characters are dead. All of their heroes. Look at that Phantom Assassin can take it. Plus 220. 2 mana regeneration. I can't believe it, he did it. And he just stays here. Look at that. How he's so powerful. His damage is truly powerful too. But he lost it. He lost that regeneration. In any case, that was one of the best things I've seen so far in this game. I think that it would have been nearly impossible to kill it. Never seen anything like that. Restore 7% of max health per second. That's what it's all about.